Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Neymar Jr. First up, did you know Neymar's brain functions differently from most athletes? While amateur players rely on their full brain capacity during games, Neymar's operates in a completely unique way. In 2014, Japanese scientists discovered that his brain activity is about 90% lower than that of amateur players while playing. That's something you won't even see from other football legends. Scientists say his brain is essentially on autopilot, allowing him to dribble effortlessly without even looking, like driving a car without watching the road. And speaking of his unique abilities, wait until you hear about his penalty technique at number 9. Back in 2010, Neymar had a move so deceptive that it forced FIFA to change the rules. His technique was so effective that he could make goalkeepers dive the wrong way before even touching the ball. Just think about how insane that is. This technique, known as the paradinha, involves stopping right before striking the ball, completely fooling goalkeepers into diving the wrong way. While many players have tried it, Neymar mastered it like no other. Using this move, he scored 11 penalties with a 78% success rate. But the technique was so effective, and so unfair to goalkeepers, that FIFA had to step in and ban it. Neymar remains the only player in history to force FIFA to change the rules because of his skill. But Neymar isn't just a football star, he's also a high-stakes gambler, which brings us to number 8. His love for gambling has made him millions, even without kicking a ball. At one point, Neymar even considered quitting football to become a professional poker player. He's so good at the game that he once won around $350,000 in an online poker match against other top players. Fans were left stunned, calling it one of the wildest poker hands ever. And if you need proof of how deep his gambling addiction runs, he was once caught playing poker in the middle of his daughter's birthday party. And if that wasn't enough, Neymar even named his dog Poker. But that's just the beginning. His gambling obsession runs so deep that he actually bought his own casino. Well, sort of. With his $280,000 Jacob & Company Tourbillon watch, Neymar has a mini casino right on his wrist, letting him gamble anytime he wants. Truly, Neymar isn't just a football legend, he's a god of gambling. But at number 7, Neymar is also a god when it comes to gaming. He's a massive gamer, and his highlight clips rack up millions of views. He's so skilled that he's competed in top esports titles like Rocket League, Tekken 8, and Counter-Strike 2. His addiction to gaming is so serious that he once spent over $40,000 just on custom skins. To cut down on spending, he took things to the next level by putting himself in the game. Neymar's character appears in Fortnite, Call of Duty, and other popular games, and the wildest part? He used to play as his own character and win, but fans are starting to notice how deep his addiction goes. I mean, this dude literally chose to play Call of Duty instead of watching the 2018 Ballon d'Or ceremony. Neymar is wild. But despite all the distractions, he's got other talents too. At number 6, did you know Neymar is also an actor? We all know he's got top-tier acting skills on the pitch. His viral dives and reactions have earned him comparisons to James Harden in football. In fact, back in 2016, Neymar Jr. was officially recognized as the most fouled player in Europe. But his acting isn't just for the field, it extends to the big screen too. Throughout his career, Neymar has appeared in 35 films and TV shows, including projects about his life like Neymar's Life Outside the Fields. He even landed roles in major productions like XXX, Return of Xander Cage, and one of my favorites, Money Heist. However, due to serious allegations against him, his scenes weren't included in the initial release. But here's the crazy part, Neymar isn't just in Money Heist, he's kind of like a real-life version of it. Neymar signed one of the most insane sports contracts ever. He's set to earn a staggering $300 million to play in Saudi Arabia, and that's just the beginning. His deal also includes a private jet, a 22-bedroom mansion, and $80,000 bonuses for every win. But the craziest part? He gets $500,000 per social media post promoting Saudi Arabia, with no limit on how many times he can post. Now, considering Neymar is the 4th most followed athlete on Instagram, just imagine if he posted every day. He could rake in millions without even stepping on the field. But here's the twist, after coming back from a long ACL injury, Neymar suffered another setback with a hamstring injury. That means he won't be playing again anytime soon. So, when you break it down, Saudi Arabia essentially paid $150 million for Neymar to play just 7 games. That's about $300,000 per touch of the ball. But $300,000 is nothing compared to $200 million at number 4. Did you know Neymar holds the record for the highest transfer fee in football history? It all went down in Paris, France, when he made the shocking decision to leave Barcelona for Paris Saint-Germain. The world was stunned when the news broke, because this wasn't just any transfer. It was the most expensive deal ever, costing an unbelievable $263 million. That's enough to buy 300 Ferraris. This fee shattered the previous record, more than doubling the $117 million Manchester United paid for Paul Pogba in 2016. And to this day, Neymar still holds the title for the biggest transfer in football history. But let's hope he doesn't hold the record for the most injuries. At number 3, I bet you didn't know Neymar once suffered an injury that nearly ended his career. During the 2014 World Cup quarter-final between Brazil and Colombia, he took a brutal knee to the back from Juan Camilo Zuniga, and what happened next was terrifying. This injury was one of the worst of Neymar's career. He even called it the worst moment of his life. After the game, doctors revealed that if Juan Camilo Zuniga's knee had struck just 2 centimeters to the side, Neymar could have been paralyzed and never walked again. The severity of the injury even made him consider retiring from football altogether. But if that had happened, Neymar had plenty of other sports to fall back on. At number 2, you probably didn't know that Neymar plays multiple sports besides football. He's skilled in tennis, tekball, and futsal, the latter being a huge reason for his insane dribbling and ball control. But that's not all. Neymar is also a huge basketball fan. He's been spotted fanboying over NBA legends like LeBron James, Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Kobe Bryant. His admiration for the game goes so deep that he even got tattoos of Michael Jordan on his legs and Kobe on his chest. Neymar might be glazing a little too much. And speaking of legendary moves, at number 1, I bet you didn't know Neymar pulled off one of the biggest sponsorship deals in sports history. After 15 years with Nike, Neymar made a shocking switch to Puma, and it was a total game changer. Puma is known for going all out when it comes to sponsorships. In 2021 alone, they spent a massive $343 million on deals, making them the second largest sports brand in the world by sponsorship spending. But Neymar hit the jackpot. His contract with Puma is considered one of the biggest individual sponsorship deals in sports history. He now earns an insane $29 million per year, more than double what he made with Nike. Now, all of that is crazy, but it's nothing compared to this goalkeeper who saved a goal with a backflip or this mind-blowing bicycle kick. These are the kind of moments that can't be repeated in football history. If you enjoyed our video, please subscribe Satifo. Thanks for watching.